Today is Thursday, December 5th, 2024. It's 8:31 p.m. I just got back from washing dishes and doing some prep work. And what I've noticed about today, about day trading, and Prop Firm Match sent out an email on how to pass a prop firm. And one of the things that was listed on there, now it makes sense. Before, when I didn't trade or study, it didn't make any sense at all, let alone allow me to, for me to catch my attention. So one of the things that I've noticed is that there's some factors in it. Like if I say, okay, I'm just trying to make $5, or I'm just trying to get a certain amount, right? And generally speaking, what that will do is I tend to make the wrong trades, and subsequently, I suffer a large drawdown. So what I've noticed when on so they briefly touched upon it, and when I and seeing it, what I notice is that what they're talking about is I have to break it down into what this 10% is. The goal is 10%. And in the past, and in the past, I would attempt to like get the 10% as soon as possible. And I'm thinking, uh, without understanding what this bell curve is about the outliers that happen not too often. And what happens often is that what happens often on that distribution of bell curve is essentially lots of small gains. There's quite a few. Quite a few movements are small gains, but very small amount. Uh, but it does happen often, a large movement in that trend. Catching that trend and not mistaking it for a short burst that causes me to sell out early, that's also another factor. Then, for the past several days, what I attempted to do was I said to myself, okay, in order for me to get to 3%, I have to make this much. And then as soon as I achieve it, then I say to myself, okay, so if I want to achieve 4%, all I have to do is make several small gains, and those will equate to 4%. And once I get to the 4%, I would say to myself, okay, so in order for me to get to 5%, all I have to do is make small little bit stack. All I have to do is make 4 or 5 good trades. Okay, if I make 4 or 5 good trades, and that means that I can get there, right? So that means that when I calculate in my mind that it's going to take a series of good trades with the possibility that I'm going to lose once in a while, then it forces me to uh, consider the size of the trade. Because generally speaking, uh, when I'm not even thinking about it, out of sight, out of mind, that that's when serious drawdowns occur. So now what I do is I take it on a piecemeal basis. It's not a full meal at once; it's a piece meal at a time, and it seems to be generating better results now. And that I can already see that when I move in that direction, then I'm not going to. It's going to be harder for the market to take take the challenge away from me because I'm I'm trading smaller and smaller size and things like that. So that's the new approach.